Number two, nobody cares and everyone is too busy focusing on themselves, which is fine. So stop worrying about what people are talking about, what they're thinking about, what they're saying, who said what. Just live your own damn life and be a good citizen of the world. Hi, my loves, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Despina, and if you are new to this channel, hello and welcome. This is a very safe space. This is where we learn how to level up our lifestyle, and what I mean by that is we're going to learn how to improve ourselves bit by bit by working on our self-esteem, our relationships, our fitness, our health, everything. Now, this is the first time that I've had, I've been wearing glasses all day. These glasses here. This is the first time that I have sat down to have a proper chat with you guys. I've been very busy interviewing multiple guests. University started two weeks ago. I'm studying a double Bachelor of Communications and Business. And I also graduated from my with a diploma of beauty. So I'm now a qualified beautician and I can finally offer personalized skincare advice. So as you guys know, I have healed my skin. And I used to have terrible acne. Like, when I say terrible, I mean really shitty acne. It killed my self-confidence. It was bad. And I managed to heal it by myself, just using products and using very special stuff that I'm going to bring out soon. So if you guys need a skincare consult, hit me up. I can help you with that. So I want to talk to you today about 3 pieces of life advice that have changed my life in the past year and a half. Well, ever since COVID began, really, actually, ever since COVID began, I just think it's really changed. Now, for those of you that know, I got really sick around the same time that COVID began. So when I was in New York for a couple of months, came back, and I got really sick. And during that time, combine that with COVID and the lockdowns and everything else that happened, it really changed me as a person, taught me how to be patient. It morphed me into the person that I am today, and I couldn't be more grateful. COVID has changed a lot of people's lives for the better, actually. And I know it's hard and it's changed people's lives for the worse too, but for me, it's changed them for the better. I'm a lot more grateful than what I was. So these are the 3 pieces of life advice that have really changed my life. So let's start with number 1. I'm just going to plop my glasses on. So now this came from someone close to me. And this person told me that every day, so tip number 1, every day is a new day. So you get to start each day fresh without the concerns and troubles that were holding you down yesterday. And this is really important because I feel as though a lot of us bring the troubles that we had from yesterday over to today. And like we keep on going over and over and over the same crap in our mind over and over till we drive ourselves nuts. I really think that it's a really good idea, because sleep is supposed to be rejuvenating, refreshing, to just breathe and go, I'm going to let all the troubles from today just go away. They're just going to leave me. I'm going to be fine. And tomorrow's a new fresh day and I'm going to start again. So we, as humans, we are given a new day every day, and that is our opportunity to start fresh. The only thing that matters is that you keep going, no matter where you are in life. Just take one small step forward. So every day is a new day. Tip number 2 is this might be a little controversial, but nobody cares, guys. Nobody cares. Like, apart from your friends, your close friends, your family members, if you are fortunate to have caring family members, and maybe your partner, but no one cares. Like, everyone is too busy living their own life and trying to do things for themselves that they don't care. So we spend so much time thinking, oh my God, what did he say about me? Oh my gosh, she said that I have a big nose, and oh my God, what is she saying about me? Can you believe he said that? Like, we spend so much time thinking about what other people think of us, and we spend time and energy worrying about these things that don't even matter, when we could be spending this time engaged in more profitable and helpful things in our life. For example, trying to improve ourselves by exercising, by reading a book, all those kinds of things. So what you need to understand is, at the end of the day, people only care about themselves. They don't care about any, like, and this might sound selfish, but everyone has their best interest at heart. So before looking out for others, also look after yourself first, because if you can't help others without helping yourself first. So just start living your life for you, and try, and this is hard, but try not to think what other people care, because no matter what you do, good or bad, people will talk, and that's just life. And just get on with it, and just do the best that you can, be a good citizen of the world, and God will bless you. I remember a quote from this movie that I saw the other day. It was just beautiful. So the two characters were at a dance, and the guy goes to the girl, come on, get up, let's go dance. And the girl goes, oh no, I couldn't possibly, everyone's watching. And he goes, no, they're not. In fact, they're all on their phones. And she turns around. Surely everyone was on their phones doing this. Every single person in the whole dance was on their phones. And he goes, see, they're all on their phones anyway. Just come and dance. No one cares. No one's watching. And so they got up and they danced the night away, and people didn't even notice them, because they were too busy on their phones. So that really hit home for me, that just live your life. Who cares who's watching? Now, tip number 3. For those of you that are struggling with COVID and the COVID lockdowns, this one is very good. Everything happens for a reason in your life. And as humans, we are predispositioned to try and plan out everything in our life. So for example, I want to get married by 25. I want to have my degree by 30. I want children by 35, blah, blah, blah. But God, and if you don't believe in God, whomever you believe in, has a plan for you. And we have a calling in life and a higher purpose. And sometimes we can't see that. So we try to control every single aspect of our life, yet we don't realize that when we are not entirely in control, and then we get all upset that things aren't turning out, or we believe things aren't turning out, but we can't help. So for example, I was going to move overseas just before COVID hit. So I was in New York, and I was actually going to move there. I found a job there. I was getting ready to get my first apartment overseas by myself. And I was so proud of myself. I couldn't believe that I actually found a job overseas. And I was making all the necessary moves, and then boom, right in the middle of when I thought my life was going to change forever, COVID hit me. And that meant that I had to come back to Australia. I couldn't go back because our borders were closed, and obviously couldn't start the job because I wasn't over there. And then New York got hit pretty hard by COVID. So everything happened for a reason. And if I had gone overseas, I would not be where I am here today talking to you guys. So I firmly believe that everything is not entirely in our hands, and we have a higher purpose, a higher calling, and God has a plan for us. So that's a really humbling experience. That was a very humbling experience for me. And I firmly believe that God allowed that to happen for a particular purpose. So I have now accepted that, and I've moved on. So especially during COVID times, if you feel like your life is not going anywhere and you feel stuck and you're like, why am I in this situation? Just take a step back, breathe, and say to yourself, okay, perhaps this might be for the better. Perhaps God is trying to teach me something. And maybe that's why I need to just accept things. Now, for me, acceptance is the hardest thing because I'm a big planner. I like to know what's going on next week and tomorrow. Like, I don't like uncertainty. So that's really hard, but it's a really important aspect of our lives, especially in today's day and age, I feel, especially with this continued COVID lockdowns. And I honestly think that they are going to continue. So they are the 3 pieces of life advice that have changed my life drastically in the past year. With that being said, down in the comment section below, you guys can share 3 things that have changed your life this past year. So I hope this video has helped a few of you. My purpose is to try and help as many people as I can live up to their highest self. So I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Up until then, stay safe, stay happy, stay grateful. I love you all.